Hello there, my friend, and welcome to this lower body session on the Persist program. This is indeed the fourth and final week on this program and the last of our lower body only session. So we're going to be really getting after it today. You're going to see me using a couple of pairs of dumbbells primarily. I'm going to be coming between the 12.5s and the 20 kilos, maybe even jumping onto a 30 kilo dumbbell. So you do have the opportunity to lift heavy today with some of our back squat variations. If you're new around here, don't worry. I'm going to be talking you through everything today, allowing you to get the most out of these exercises and making sure you feel confident in your form. We've got a whole host of different formats to be getting stuck into and challenging ourselves. We'll be building strength, muscle mobility, flexibility, everything you could possibly want from a strength training program here. Without further ado, let's jump into our warm-up and we'll have a damn fine time together. Okie dokie, Kelsoprees, we're going to be kicking things off with some mobility squat stuff. Just getting you feel a little bit more comfortable in that squat position, because we're sure going to be using it a lot today. So feet around shoulder width apart, toes pointing out a little bit more than likely. I want us to come down, just get comfortable in the bottom of that range, and I want you to drive your elbows into the knees, and then continue pulling them apart from using your actual hip muscles. All right, so drive them out, actively pull and stand. So we're just really grooving a nice squat pattern here, straight up and down with a full range of motion. Driving out, actively pulling the knees apart. Awesome. You can spend a bit longer in the bottom there if that feels good.
10 seconds.
I hope you are feeling good today, wherever you're joining me from.
Rest.
Okay, cool. I'm actually going to use my hands for this next variation, so it's a little bit more chill. We're just going to be doing some alternating hip rotations. So you could be bum on floor. I'm actually going to try with bum floating first of all, and I'm just going to roll one knee towards the floor. If I can touch it, cool, I will. And then I'm going to actively pull it out as the other one comes into play. Pull that one apart. Should really feel that going on in the adductors in the groin there.
Halfway there.
I had some failure to launch this morning, if we're being completely honest. Oh, I felt like being lazy. It's a day off here in the UK, what we call bank holiday.
10 seconds.
But I knew once we're moving and grooving, we're feeling good. And we're happy we came. Okay.
Rest.
We're now just going to do a hamstring plank to build some nice tension and warmth through those hamstrings ahead of our work today. The longer the leg position, the harder it's going to be. So just find something, it might even look like a longer glute bridge. Drive through the heels, lock the hips out, keeping the bum squeezed. And then I'm just going to play, I might open that up a little bit. And now I can definitely feel those hamstrings working. Just going to hang out here for the duration.
Halfway there.
Thank you, those of you that are new. Introduce yourself, told me where you were from. Love that energy, man. Some nice recommendations coming in from Reddit, it sounds like, of all places.
Rest.
Lovely. Now we're going to do an alternating single leg glute bridge. So similar base position. We're now just bringing that angle up there. And we're going to alternate like so.
Round 4. Halfway there. Seconds. Rest.
That'll do. Finally, we're going to do an alternating toe touch. Now, this is to practice your single leg hip hinging. So I do want you to think about driving the bum back, keeping the chest tall as I reach towards the ground. You can touch the floor, your foot, or just reach. So I'm going to drive one leg back, touch. Really feel that hamstring working. We're not just bending over and going all loose. We are trying to hinge through the hips, like so. We're going to have the opportunity today to do some single leg RDLs, which is tough on the balance. As you can see here, I'm already wobbling around a little bit as I get tuned in. But
Halfway there.
if that's going to be too much to ask, we can do a B stance where you're just using that other foot for support. That is fine. It's nice to have options.
10 seconds. Rest.
Okay, people, first up we've got a back squat complex. Now, I'm going to start off with something moderate to heavy. I'm going to put the dumbbell on my back. All right, that's to not distract me holding goblet, which can be a bit taxing on the upper body. This is going to allow me just to push a little bit harder in theory on the lower body. However, if that's a faff or your dumbbells don't quite make sense for that, just hold them in goblet. We're going to be doing 6 pause squats, and then for the remainder of that 60-second window, which is a long time, we're going to do continuous, nice controlled squats. Really frazzle out the quads. So we get a nice dialed in pause squat position at first, which is challenging, and then we can really rep it out. Okay, just another way of working in a challenge here with our limited equipment access. So I'm in my back rack. I'm going to come slow and smooth, hit that pause at the bottom, stand tall. This is number 6 for me here. And now I'm going to go into continuous controlled squatting.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Got some nice fire in the legs here. Oh yeah, that's a good hot start. Okay. Next up, we're going to be doing a single leg RDL, as I alluded to earlier. However, because we have 3 sets here, I want to explore the options with you. First set, we're going to do a B stance. Just allows you to focus on the working leg without the balance. I'm using this non-working leg as a bit of a kickstand. All right. We'll do that first, and then I'll show you the other variation in the next sets. So dumbbells up, soft knee, hinge the hips back, driving back, find your best hamstring stretch, and then return to the start. I like to keep my armpits quite tight to the body. Switches on the back muscles, helps keep you nice and straight.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All right, really nice start there, getting that form dialed in. We'll do the other leg, and then we're going to start that from the top. And we can make any adjustments to the weights that we might need. Whew. All right, we're in it. Get that heart rate up. Get into the session. Whew. Okay, second leg here.
Round 3. Halfway there. Seconds.
Okay.
Rest.
I'm going to definitely jump onto that heavier dumbbell for the back rack. We do have 2 more sets of this, so decide accordingly. Oh God. All right. 6 really nice pause squats, and then repping it out. Oh, she's big. Yep.
Round 4.
Slow and smooth. Pause. There we go. All right, now we're repping.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Okay. As I said, next up, I'm gonna have a play with just going the extra challenge with the regular straight leg deadlift. Do which one you prefer, it allows you to work hard. Okay, nice and slow. Keep your balance.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh, that feels rather a long set. Good for you, whichever one you did. Marginal difference, as I said. Whew. Okay.
Round 6.
Oopsie.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Way to go, champ. 1 round of that remaining. This is a long sets, 3 of them as well. It's a big old push. If we haven't found it already, make this last set good and tough. Oh man. Warm. Hey.
Round 7.
Okay. Slow and steady with that pause.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Good God.
Rest.
Surprisingly tough. Surprisingly tough indeed. Whole belly goat's gruff. Okay, faster these guys.
Round 8. Halfway there.
Oh yeah.
10 seconds.
Oh God.
Rest.
Sweaty one today. Why? Oh man. Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels so alive. All right. Last leg. Take a minute off. Then we'll jump into some more fun stuff. How's that sound? Whoopsie. Hey.
Last round. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Excellent. Next up, 45-second windows. It will feel like a holiday by comparison. And just 2 sets. We're going to go for a double lunge. And it's going to be all on one leg. Then we take a rest onto the other. And then we're going to do some QL side bends. Really nice for the obliques, yes, but also lengthening and strengthening the lower back muscle, QL.
Rest.
Double lunge. We're going to be doing, if you have space to walk, you could walk, but we're going to forward lunge, down, back up, drive forward, okay? I'm actually going to turn around and go this way. It's just how I want to do them today. Give it a go. Start light. Forward lunges are always harder.
10 seconds.
Coolio.
Let's go.
So I'm going to step, lunge, double rep. All on the same leg.
Halfway there.
Oh, sweet glute gains.
10 seconds.
Yep.
Rest.
All right, pretty fun. Bit of a faff if you're in a small space, but it works. So we're going to do the same on the right now, or other leg, whichever you started with. Whew.
Round 2. Halfway there.
Oh yeah.
Seconds.
Squeeze one more in.
Rest.
Juicy. So, side bend. I'm going to cross one leg over, just slightly in front. I've got the dumbbell in one hand. I bend towards that side. If you've never done this before, because we are loading lateral spine flexion, you could go body weight and just find a nice stretch down that side.
Round 3.
So big breath in, hand behind the head. Find a stretch. Stand tall.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Okay.
Rest.
But a really good thing to master, like I said, working length with strength down the either side of that back, so it can help really keep that back strong, sturdy, a nice sensation with the stretch. Okay, just gonna swap my feet around. And away we go.
Round 4. Halfway there. Rest.
Lovely jubbly. Okay, one more time through, that's it. Change any weights that you might need to now. 20 seconds, we'll do it once more. Good. This is very good. Okay.
Round 5.
Double reps.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Lovely. I'm melting, it seems. Melting indeed. All right. Yes, sir.
Round 6. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Yep. Okay. Okay. QL.
Round 7.
It's important just to work in the range of movement that feels good for you. Challenge yourself, yes. Get uncomfortable, sure. But don't try and copy anyone else.
Halfway there.
Don't work through pain. Over time, it will get better.
Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh, I will rest, thank you. What are we doing? Where am I? Who am I? Okay.
Last round.
Second set always feels so much better.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Come on. Okay. We've got a nice minute here. The last piece today, 6-minute EMOM, ever so slightly different. We're working at the top of every minute, yes, but the rest is built into that minute. So we don't want our work to take longer than 40, 45 seconds. So we have time to take a breath and get ready for the next exercise. So we'll keep an eye on that. It doesn't matter if we get a bit caught out sometimes. 3 exercises twice through, okay?
Rest.
We are going to do a Cossack Squat alternating at the start. Tough one on the mobility, and that's why it's fantastic for us to master. I'm going to go goblet position. You could go body weight, light goblet, whatever you're comfortable with. Trying to get probably 4 to 6 per side, alternating, controlling that bottom range of movement. And then we're going to come into some leg raises
10 seconds.
for the good old abdominals. So we're going to want a wide stance for that Cossack. Can take a little trial and error.
Let's go.
And I'm going to drive that knee out as I get to the bottom, rotating to get that deep position. If that's a little bit much for you on the ankle, just do this part, not this part.
Halfway there.
Cool, nearly there. I'm gonna stop that there, that feels good. Oh yeah. And we're coming down to some leg
10
raises.
seconds.
Make sure your lower back stays on the floor when your legs are lowering down. So we're gonna start here. Lift it up through the chest as well. Lower towards the floor. Pull up. Allow it to roll up. And down. So pressing the hips up with the abs, fighting it down.
Halfway there.
And that's going to do it for me nicely. Okay. Next up, alternating
10 seconds.
glute bridge, but we're going to do a high tabletop version. Quite tough on the upper body as well, but it also gets more range of movement through the glutes. If you need to go to the floor, go to the floor. Alternate once the butt hits the floor.
Halfway there.
Great. And we go
10
again.
seconds.
Almost there, friends. Almost there. Back to that Cossack.
Halfway there.
Okay. Oh, it's not often I'm lost for words, but you know.
10 seconds.
Oh, baby. We're nearly there.
Halfway there.
Last one.
10 seconds.
Holy mackerel, mister, here we go.
Last round. Halfway there.
Good grief.
10 seconds.
Fantastic. Well done, mon frere, ma soeur.
Rest.
I'm gonna pad up my knee here for a little couch stretch, hip flexor. Hopefully you've got some cushioning so the knee feels okay. I'm gonna come around into this position. Stand tall, squeeze the glute. You might get an adequate hip flexor stretch there. I'm gonna intensify the position with the foot to butt hold. Make sure you're not arching through the back. Keep the ribs pulled down, glute squeezed. Just gonna shoot for like a minute aside. Oh my God, melting. That was a feel good sesh. Glad I did it. I hope you are too. If you're still here, we did something right.
Halfway there.
You change things up there. Goodness me. As ever, my friend, you being here means a lot to me. I really love sharing these workouts, hearing you guys making progress. It's really cool. It's why I do what I do. It's the human bond, you know, even across the pond or wherever you are. Please make yourself known if you haven't already. That's what makes it special. And we'll keep the train rolling. We have got one more session to go in this series. That's full body. That'll be coming as soon as I can. And then we'll see what's next for us.
Well done.
That will do it for me there, kids. As ever, like, share, subscribe, all the stuff that will help us out. Because, you know, if YouTube pays me for this shit one day, then we can make it bigger and badder. You know how it goes. Lots of love to you in the meantime. See you next time.